We got to get into Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Game 6, the Suns versus the Clippers. The Suns win this 130-103. The Suns win the series and now they're advancing to the finals. The first time since 1993, so I got to congratulate the Suns. They handled business. CP3, an amazing historic game last night. 41 points and 8 assists. Shout out CP3. I'm happy he finally gets to hit the finals. You know what I'm saying? And I believe he also had no turnovers in this game. So we see how amazing of a point guard and a player CP3 is. I'm happy he gets to add to his legacy. D.Booker, 22 points. Shout out D.Booker. Like I said, and DeAndre Ayton, 16 points and 17 rebounds. Like I said, I would tell people, like, if you were to sit somebody down who doesn't watch basketball and to say that this is Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton's first time in the playoffs, they might not believe you. That's how good they've been hooping in these playoffs, and I'm happy that it's paying off. But we go to the Clippers. P.George, 21 points and 9 rebounds. Shout out P.George. That's a modest game from P.George, but in this type of scenario where it's a win or go home, he definitely had to put up bigger numbers. And plus, with Kawhi not playing, you're already down the star. So, I mean, it's a decent game. He would have definitely had to have a more explosive game for them to win this. Then we got Morris, 26 points and 9 rebounds. I feel like Morris is one of the Clippers' best players. Every time I'm looking at the stat sheet or watching the game, I'm always seeing Morris. He's always contributing. Morris is a great player for the Clippers, and I feel like they have to do what they need to do to sign him to keep him on the team because he's always contributing. You know what I'm saying? But when we go back to CP3, after 16 seasons, he finally gets to play for a ring. I'm proud of CP3, finally. He's been so close. You know what I'm saying? He's been a great player, a great leader, and he finally gets his chance. That's beautiful to see. He scored 31 of his 41 points in the second half. So we see he came up big when it mattered most. He knew what was on the line. He knew he could not miss this opportunity. It was right here. He smelled blood, and he definitely put on a historic performance. The game wasn't very close after they were tied at 50-50. That was about as close as it got. It did get to 89-82 in the third, but the Suns went on a 10-0 run, and that just put the game back out of reach. So now the Suns wait to see who they're going to play, either the Bucks or the Hawks. And the Bucks and the Hawks are tied 2-2 in their series. So we got to see. I'm rooting for the Hawks because I love the way Trae Young is playing. I feel like Trae Young versus Chris Paul in the finals would be excellent. And Trae Young, I know he'd be able to even just learn so much from playing Chris Paul in the finals. Like something there'll be some moves and some things he could be able to take in his career as he moves forward. But I feel like the Bucks have a more well-rounded team, and maybe competition-wise, if the Bucks was in the finals, if we can have like a 7-game final series. So I'm torn either way, but I can't wait for the finals. This has been a great playoffs. It's been very competitive and very surprising. So I can't wait to see. It's been a lot of great competition. And I just got to congratulate Chris Paul again. He was the NBA MVP this season. If you don't base it off statistics alone, off leadership and importance to the team, he took the Suns from missing the playoffs the year before to all of a sudden they're in the finals. So I feel like the Suns have been the best team in the playoffs, the most consistent team, and I can't wait to see what happens in the finals. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is another episode of the Lifestyle Sports Podcast. It's AI from the 210. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, follow on IG at the Lifestyle Sports Podcast, at Allen Iverson, ALAN Iverson. Until next time.